Okay, so my camera shut off while I did that. It is October 6th. This is a new record. The 5th was the last day we had them last year. And with the weather dropping like this, I don't know if you can tell, but trees are starting to turn yellow here. We haven't had any fall colors up till now. At least not down here. Up in the mountains, yes, but not here. And of these hummingbirds, I still have not seen any of them eat out of the hummingbird feeders lately. Maybe they do the one that's way down there on the other side of the plants, or the one that's behind my vine over here. Maybe they go to those, or the one on the front side of the house. But usually my husband or I will see them at the feeders, and we have not seen any go to the feeders. So the flowers on my Spanish vine are starting to really take off. Starting to take off up here too. That should be covered with them. And it's not quite yet, but it's getting there. All those little light pink things are flowers. The brown ones behind them are dead tree branches. The blight that crabapple trees have. I have tried to kill it. And I have sprayed this expensive stuff on it, and a lot of other stuff to try to take care of it, and it's not going away. It's too far gone. I just don't want them to take the trees out while I'm here. What would I hang feeders on? As you can see, these hummers kind of sometimes, they don't just come and feed on the side I can see them on. So I don't know if any of these are the same ones, if they're different ones every day. The ones I've seen some of those days, I haven't got more pictures of, so I don't think I've seen them again. Oh, guys, back up on that. Yeah, back up on the tree branch. Chirping a lot. And to the other little female. Let's see, where's she at? I just saw her. Tried to catch her with my camera. There she is. It's funny, it's such a cool day. And cool as in definitely fall. No sunshine yet. I think it rained all night. And it may rain today. I don't know if it'll warm up or not. I was headed out here to get the hummingbird pictures, and I had moved this little feeder over here in place of the hummingbird feeder. And there was a basket full of little finches, and they were on the shepherd's hook there, and they were lined up taking baths. Unfortunately, I kind of scared them away when I set my camera out. But they were enjoying having this under the eave where they weren't getting wet. And if I had known while I was cooking breakfast, I would have put the camera out here earlier. I made crepes this morning with strawberry and cream cheese. And it took me quite a while. And I slept in for once because I was really tired and not feeling so great yesterday. I don't know, maybe my body's confused. 85 one minute and 40 the next, and don't know whether to put the cooler on in the house or turn it down and put the heat on. So we have hot water, heat, and baseboards. So the heat is on 2 floors and probably air conditioning on in the basement. I don't know. My one son that works nights, he works in the 50-degree range in a Smuckers, and in the cooler all night, every night. And then my other son, when he goes down there, it's kind of their big computer room and hobby space. But when my younger son goes down there, then he has to wrap up in a blanket and try not to freeze. So I tell him, if you're freezing, turn the heater on. So I don't know who will win out today. Probably my older son will go sleep upstairs because it's about time for him to get some sleep. He goes to work again in a couple days. He's on his days off. But my younger son will probably shut the windows, turn the heater on while he's down there. So it's tough when you're that different and temperatures are getting used to stuff. It's hard to make a swift change like that. Anyways, I get up every morning and come out and sit outside, but some of these days it's starting to be pretty cool when I get out here. So I have 2 hummingbirds in the tree. Yeah, I was hoping I'd get a close-up picture of one of them so I'd know if it was the same. I saw a little one that had little speckles all over his throat, but he looked like a really little one. Like some little babies, birds, their colors aren't all in order yet, and their feathers are a little rough. Anyways, I have some close-up pictures of him a couple of days ago, and some pictures of one yesterday, so hopefully maybe I can put them all together and see if any of them are the same or if they're all migrating. Definitely all the birds left feeders that were here by me. They were filling those, and they have been taking a whole lot more baths. It's funny after a rain or right before a rain how many birds want to go take a bath when it's raining in the sky. I don't know. Maybe it feels so good a drop or two they just want to get all wet. But we're still working on this job hunting thing and spending 8 hours a day trying to put in applications. I wish we could put in 10 applications a day in 8 hours. Sometimes it takes 8 hours to make a resume and a cover letter and fill out the form for one of them. But we've tried the intelligent approach. Now we're going to try the cover letter with a real approach. See if that helps. Anyways, I will do that a while I wait for more hummingbirds. And of course, they're zipping all around in the sky now that I'm thinking about doing something else. You can see them chasing each other. Hey, little guys, what are you doing? Anyways, there's two of them that enjoy chasing each other. And I'm not sure where they went, so like I said, I'll do something profitable for a few minutes and then I will take more pictures if they're back. And of course, now they're in the flower patch because I can hear them. A little high-pitched whistle and chirp. I guess my only problem is I have too many flowers. There's not enough space to see between them. But those are the conditions that bring more hummingbirds, so probably not going to change that anytime soon. Sounds like they're on the back side of those pots. It's kind of nice that I was able to share some of my flowers with the neighbors up there on his fence because the whole other side has loads of flowers on it because it's the sunny side. And I'm sure he sees a lot of hummingbirds on that side of the vine when he's out there or around. I can see them when they're on this side of it, but obviously not the other side. Well, they're just gonna chirp and hide, so I'll be back. And I hope you are having a great day, and thank you so much for hanging in there with us. This has been a long season for hummingbirds. Sometimes I haven't got to see very many of them, but we have still had them, and it's fun to see because some people say that theirs have been gone for weeks. And one of the neighborhoods that said that they were gone a long time, their next door neighbor said, "Hey, you got to see this picture," and they had a really nice picture of a hummingbird over one of their zinnias. So sometimes people give up on them too soon and they think they're all gone. And they take in their nectar and quit watering the flowers and quit paying attention. And the fact of the matter is the hummingbirds are still there. There's just not as many, so you don't see them quite as often. And they're quieter when there's nobody to chase or chirp at. Sometimes they're pretty quiet. I call it their stealth mode, you know. They can kind of sneak in and be real quiet and under the bushes and things, and you never know. So, well, like my vine's really taking over the corner of the house there. I am glad that I haven't given up on them and that I still watch for them, because I have still seen them every day. And this is a new record, so we'll see how many more days they'll stay. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.